Hello everyone, welcome back to Brian's Basement. Today it's kind of an unexpected video. I had the day off from work and I decided to run some errands, and while running those errands I stopped at Goodwill, two Goodwills, and one of my favorite video game stores, Play Raven, in Eldersburg, Maryland. And I'll put a picture of this in the video just so everyone can see their info. Play Raven, great game store, owner's a great guy, highly recommended you check it out. If you have anything you want to sell or trade and you're in the area, definitely check it out. Play Raven's awesome. Alright, well, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff here, a lot of things. So I'm going to kind of slide it off to the side, and we'll start off with the mailbag. So I guess I'm going to maybe try and have a new feature on the show where I open up things that I'm getting in the mail. Lately it's been mostly VHS, and this is no exception, but let's go check it out. So I don't have my trusty knife, or do I actually? Ah, I have it. I forgot. Might as well bust that out then. So, got my knife. We'll cut this, cut that, and that reveals Platoon Leader, starring my friend, your friend, Michael freaking Dudikoff. Love Michael Dudikoff. Love this guy. Huge fan of his work. American Ninja 1, American Ninja 2, Avenging Force, just to name a few. Classic. So I think this will be a good one. This is like his biggest role that he was in. So we'll have to see. Have to give that a watch. And on to the next mailbag item. We've got another tape. Just trying to, I should probably be able to get it out from here. Oh wow, is this unopened? Nah, it's open. Okay. Alright, and then I'm really into like kickboxing movies lately. So I got this, the first Blood Fist. There's like 8 of them. So we'll see how that first one is. I'm planning to pick up more because I like that genre, the martial arts, kickboxing. I got real into it in the past couple weeks. There was a film called Train to Fight that I watched that like sent me down this crazy rabbit hole. So Blood Fist, that's kind of an expansion of that. So alright, all these bags are kind of like polluting the shot, so I'm gonna move them down. It's kind of distracting. I just kind of realized that, but alright, so we'll start off with the first Goodwill that I went to. This was a Goodwill out by where I work. And it's funny, when I went in there was another guy. He looked to be, you know, probably around my age, maybe a little younger, in his 30s, and he runs in before me and starts rummaging through all the DVDs and CDs, just like in a fairly, like, you know, bull in a china shop manner. He's like dropping things and parts are flying everywhere, and I guess he didn't find what he was looking for, but you know, I came in there after him and I was a little bit more methodical. I don't think the guy knew what he was looking for. And I found this unopened copy of Broken Arrow. I think I've seen this movie with Slater and Travolta. I feel like I've seen it. I think I remember it being pretty good, so why not? It was $1. You can't go wrong at Goodwill. It was literally $1. No skin off my back. So I picked that up. And then I was looking around and I saw Tokyo Drift. I also saw Too Fast, Too Furious, but I didn't check that one. I kind of regret not doing that. But I saw Tokyo Drift, $2. I went to check if it, this is like my favorite Fast and the Furious film. I went to check if it had everything. Like, it had all of the, like a disc in it. And it's unopened. It's unopened. So $3.11 for those two. I'm pretty happy about that. I love stuff like that. And then the Play Raven purchases. So I got some good stuff from Play Raven. A lot of VHS tapes and a lot of N64 stuff. Let's start with the N64 stuff because that's probably what you guys are here for. Oh, don't mind me. Alright, so we got some pretty cool stuff here. Oh man, got my prices on there, but whatever. I didn't pay out the nose for anything really. So, new Tetris. I like Tetris games. I have Tetris Sphere. I don't know much about this. It looks kind of cool though. And then we've also got Space Invaders. I don't want to reveal my prices. Space Invaders. That should be fun. I've actually wanted to check that out. This one I'm real excited for. I've played this like at MagFest, and this game is so much fun. Pokemon Puzzle League. Didn't have it. Never actually even had this as a kid. So I'm really excited to play that one. I love those puzzle games. I always loved like Super Puzzle Fighter and also like Dr. Mario. And I know there's Dr. Mario 64, but I just haven't played that one as much. So, and then I have Deadly Arts. I guess this is a fighting game from Konami. Looks cool. And then we have Quake 2, which it's wild they made all these like id titles on 64. And then lastly, before we go into the CIB games, we have Mortal Kombat Trilogy. So that's pretty good right there. Another 6 titles to my 64 collection. And then we'll go through these real quick because I'm probably going to make another video about these two. So there is Hey You Pikachu, which I'm pretty excited about because I never actually was able to play this game growing up, I guess. Anyways, so I got out of Pokemon when Pokemon Yellow had come out. There was one of my good friends when I was growing up kind of felt like he was getting too old for Pokemon, and just like gave me all his Pokemon stuff, and it kind of sucked the fun out of it. It was a real like traumatic moment. So for that reason I haven't played Hey You Pikachu before, but I will now, and I have all the attachments, so maybe I'll make another video about this. If you want to see a video about any of these games, please mention it in the comments. And then a classic right here, Star Fox, is definitely within my top 5 N64 games of all time. And keep an eye out, I'm going to be doing a top 5 N64 games, but I didn't have a copy of Star Fox. I had one growing up, I had this box copy, but for some reason, I guess it got lost somewhere down the line, and whatever. But now I have this one, and it's beautiful, and I'll probably make a video showcasing its contents, so stay tuned for that. So that does it for the 64 stuff. All that's left is some other things that I got from Play Raven, and then I stopped at another Goodwill. So let's get right into that stuff. Without further ado, let's check out the rest of the stuff I got. So, from Play Raven, there were a bunch of VHS tapes, and I kind of splurged out on them. So we'll go through them pretty quick, and I guess I'll just leave the prices on there. So alright, quite a stack right here, so we'll just run through these right quick. Darkman, I've always I don't know if I've actually seen this movie with Liam Neeson. I know it's like a superhero movie, but rated R. Destroyed everything he had. Now crime has a new enemy, and justice has a new face. Yeah, it's like a superhero movie, so I'm sure it's good. Sam Raimi, so special effects are probably crazy. Evil Dead, so happy to pick that up. Teen Wolf, everybody loves Teen Wolf. Michael J. Fox, you know, this is just feel good 80s movie. I'll be happy to be watching this on my VHS player. Leprechaun 2. I mean, these Leprechaun movies are like so bad. They're kind of hilarious. And I actually don't have many horror movies on tape. I'm mostly like an action movie guy. So getting this probably will expand my horizons a little bit. And I've seen it before, but not on VHS. Tiny Toons How I Spent My Vacation. I've never actually seen this, but I wanted to have some like old school nostalgic VHS tapes that I could just pop in, you know, and watch. I didn't realize this is actually a movie, but Tiny Toons was hilarious. I think there's Elmira, so you'll get some good stuff here. Looking forward to checking that out. The Fly. I actually have this, but my copy does not have the sticker here. I know that sounds like kind of a weird thing to be anal about, but without that sticker, I can't be sure that it's the original tape. So, I want that sticker. So I picked this one up for $5, you know. I don't have a VHS copy of RoboCop, so I was more than happy to pick this up for $2. I love RoboCop. RoboCop is so classic. And then now we're getting into some of the more random things that I picked up. I remember having this as a kid. Donatello's Degree. Just the picture looks so familiar to me. So, like I said before with the Tiny Toons thing, I wanted to have some, you know, some cartoons to watch on my VHS player. So I'm trying to get away from like TV and everything. So I'm trying to go back to VHS. I feel like we had it a lot better back then, man. Like, not all these ads being shoved down your throat, like not trying to monetize everything. I don't know. It's just my 2 cents. Ninja Resurrection. I like how they say the Revenge of Jubei, so they make you think that it's like Ninja Scroll, but I've never actually seen this. But I've heard that if you go in thinking that it's like a sequel to Ninja Scroll, you might be disappointed. So, whatever. $5. I'm cool with it. And then we've got some more stuff. Spider-Man. I used to have like some weird Spider-Man tapes when I was growing up, so this will be cool. Cool to like pop in, relax to. This one, Thundercats, but the like front of the box is annihilated. Looks like somebody like spilled something on it. But it's Thundercats, and it might be like, I don't know. It's Thundercats. So, Thundercats. Oh, this will be good to just pop on, you know. Nice little relaxing thing. And then we've got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Day of the Dumpster. They had some other Power Rangers stuff there, but it was like, I don't know. It was like a 5-part tape series, and they only had 3 of them. It was the last 3. So I decided to pass on it, even though they were only like $3 a piece. So I just picked this one up. It's a cool, like, and I think this is the first volume. So this is like the first-ish episodes. So I thought that would be kind of nostalgic to have around. So that's why I got that. And then I love this movie, Three Ninjas. I already have it, but my tape does not look as good as this. And I definitely paid more than $2. So like, the VHS prices there and the game prices are very good too. I just don't like showing off my game prices. VHS, I feel like everybody, I don't think there's much VHS enthusiasts out there. I think I might be part of a smaller subculture with that. But anyways, Three Ninjas, love this film. Grew up watching this. Fantastic. Fantastic movie. And then this one, I don't know if this is such a good idea. Looking back, this is one of the saddest films. The Land Before Time. So, but I used to watch it a lot when I was a kid. I definitely watched it a lot, so maybe one day I'll muster up the courage to put on Land Before Time again. And that was, so that does it for Play Raven. Once again, great place. Can't stress that enough. I would consider that like my home game store. It's closest to my house. I'm friendly with the people that work there. So, it's just a very classic atmosphere. I have a lot of fun going there. So, if you're looking for a good game store and you're in the Baltimore area, definitely check them out. And lastly, I have some stuff that I picked up from another Goodwill that's by the game store. I got some DVDs and some movies, and they're all pretty cheap. It's only $10. So I got Angels in the Outfield. I love this movie. I love Christopher Lloyd and Danny Glover. It's a classic. This is a classic film. They had Air Bud, but I couldn't handle Air Bud. I bought Land Before Time. I don't know. I don't even know if I'll ever watch Land Before Time, but Air Bud can't do that. And then I saw The Big Green. I decided to pick it up. It's, I remember having this as a kid, and I remember, like, thinking it was funny, so we'll see. We'll see if I watch it. Angels in the Outfield is definitely more of a more sure thing than Big Green. But Big Green, like, it stirred up some nostalgia in me. Then Volume 2 of The Chappelle Show, I checked, it has all the discs for, like, $3. I just need Volume 1. I was talking to my wife about how I wanted these because the sketches are so funny, and now I have it. So, and cheap as hell from Goodwill. Kung Pao Wei the Fist. This is like a really kind of, looks like it has water damage, but it was like $1, and I thought I might enjoy watching this at some point. I remember this movie being really stupid, so we'll see. This is the movie that made me, like, want to keep looking at the DVDs. This is Drop Zone. I think I have this on Blu-ray. I think I have it on some other format. VHS, Blu-ray, something. But for $1.29, I couldn't help myself. I had to buy the Wesley Snipes classic Drop Zone. And then the last two, Ace Ventura and Ace Ventura 2 When Nature Calls. Both for $1.29. So, I like going to Goodwill just for the simple fact that, like, I'm into collecting movies and stuff, and you can sometimes find good things there. So it was fun. It was a good day. It was certainly a good day. Always hadn't stopped in to play Raven in probably about a month, and the last time I stopped in there, the owner wasn't there, so I didn't get to kind of shoot the shit with him. So it was a lot of fun going there and, you know, talking to him about movies and games and stuff and seeing the selection. I was like mentioning to him how I wanted Star Fox, but I was looking for like, I was only looking through the loose games, and then he pulled out that box, and I was like, well, shit, man. I guess I'm getting it. So yeah, it was a fun day out and about on my day off. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you want me to feature any of the items you see in this video and, you know, go into some more detail, maybe give it its own video. I would love to get some suggestions if anyone has any, or if you're just interested in something. You know, I'll be happy to dive into a subject more. So, you know, sometimes I have like trouble coming up with these videos, so if there's a comment, maybe it'll help steer me in that direction. Well, thanks again for checking out Brian's Basement, coming down, listening to me talk, checking out my pickups. I think the next video will be something more of my opinion, like my top 5 N64 games. So now that I have Star Fox 64, I think I will be able to do that. So stay tuned for that. There could be some unboxings, some other stuff, but who knows what the future holds. It's very bright. There's plenty of stuff going on in Brian's Basement. So thanks again for coming down, and we'll see you next time in Brian's Basement.